Hey YouTube. Greetings YouTube.
Hey YouTube.
Yeah, welcome to the emngee podcast.
Welcome back.
It's been a long time.
Should have left you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Copyright. Should have got copyright. I'm just kidding.
Anywho.
It's been a while since we did a podcast, but as you can see, we got brand new equipment and the sound sounds a lot better, I hope.
Watch that video. Unboxing.
Definitely watch the video up here in the cards.
This way.
Yeah. Over here.
Yeah.
Watch the video of the unboxing of the microphones and all the equipment. So as you can tell from the intro, we almost died. We went on vacation.
I almost died. Let me
yeah.
just put it that way.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know how to swim, y'all. And he knows how to swim. But he was like, "Oh, you have a life vest." I'm like, I don't care if I have a life vest. I'm a drown. So from that clip, I almost drowned. And I almost brought him down with me.
Yeah, so we almost drowned, like I said. Can anybody hear me? Anybody out there? No, but you know what's so crazy? We had a good time. So if you haven't seen our old videos, card will be up here. We went on a cruise. First we went to Florida because that's where the cruise was out of.
Mm-hmm.
We went. What was the name of the cruise?
Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, Royal Caribbean, and
Allure of the Seas, to be exact.
that was the name of the boat.
Yes.
So we went on Allure of the Seas. We went to, where did we go first?
We went to St. Martin first. No,
Yeah.
did we?
No, yeah, St. Martin.
Yeah. St. Martin first.
Then we went to Puerto Rico,
And
then
we went
Haiti.
to Haiti, and then we came home.
So St. Martin, that's where we went to scuba diving, in St. Martin, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, our very first excursion, as soon as we get off the boat, we almost died like 5 times there for one.
Yeah.
Okay? So we almost died multiple times that day. Jesus was there with us.
But I felt like out of all islands that we went to, that one was like the most, what's the word?
Beautiful?
No, I mean like the more like adventurous. Like we did so much more in St. Martin than we did everything else because we just from like the time we got off the boat, we got off the boat, we had to find a taxi somehow because the time of the excursion was a certain time. So the time the boat like literally docked, we're like, yo, we have to go because we're gonna be late. So we're like, okay, we have to find a taxi. And then we found a taxi and then we had to get there, but that taxi driver was on some other stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
so let me explain it a little bit better. So first off, when we picked the excursions, I told her, I said, I don't want to do anything that's going to be more than like 2 hours or more because you're only there for not even half a day. Like, depending on the island, you're there for like maybe
4 hours, 5 hours.
Yeah, 4 to 6 hours max.
Yeah.
Then the boat is going to leave without you. I think actually someone got left on the boat.
Maybe.
Remember the boat kept on doing the horn thing?
Yeah, but that's just to like warn people, like, hey.
Yeah, but then after they did that, it said, "Can such and such please report to the captain?"
That was so long ago, guys. Honestly, I don't remember.
I remember.
But
So let me explain. So I told her, I said, I don't want to do any excursions that's gonna take all day, or it's gonna be so far away. It's gonna take a long time to get back to the boat because they will leave you.
Yeah.
So so we did snorkeling, but we had to get there. So as soon as we come off the boat.
No, it was snorkeling. It was snorkeling and kayaking. It was 2 things in one. But before you say that, when I was looking for the excursions, there was a specific website to get things cheaper, but it was a really good informative website because it tells you when you get the excursion, it tells you the amount of time that it'll take for you to get from the dock to the excursion. So you at least have a mental note. Okay, it's going to take 20 minutes to drive there. Okay, then we dock at this time because it tells you all the times. So I already knew that how long it was going to take in the excursion. So sometimes it says, okay, the excursion is going to be like, 2 hours. It's going to take 20 minutes to get there. You know, it takes 20 minutes to get back, just so you can at least time everything. And then most of the time, people want to go gift shopping and things like that. So you at least have to make time for things like that. Okay, but go ahead.
You got to remember, those estimates are just estimates.
Right.
And that's not including traffic. That's not including almost, getting to a head-on collision because your taxi driver is looking the wrong way. Yeah, yo. So in St. Martin, there's a giant zip line you can do from
I
like
think
the
he
top
said
of
it
the
was
mountain.
like the biggest zip
Yeah.
line or something.
So there's an excursion in St. Martin. Okay, so there's a zip line from top of the mountain. I don't know where it goes to the bottom of the mountain. I don't know if it leads to the ocean. I don't know
Right.
what it does, but this man, he's driving right. And he's like, look at the zip line. Look at the zip line. He's
And we're
looking.
all looking and like this.
I
And
look forward. I'm looking at the road. I'm like, yo,
I
there's a
think there
car.
was a cop
Yeah,
coming the other
it
way.
was. It was a police officer.
Mind you, it's like really like narrow streets, so
Mhm.
it's like the lane is like pretty much like New York, like barely your
Not even.
tires could even get in the
Not even.
lane.
It's St. Martin. It's St. Martin. So it's like a dirt road, like on a mountain.
Right.
Like the man almost get into a head-on collision
Seriously.
with
He
a
was
police
like,
officer
he was
swerving
like,
in the
look,
wrong
look,
lane.
look at it. And as soon as he goes, he's like,
He's
oh
like,
snap.
Yeah. He starts almost taking us off the mountain. I'm like, yo.
Oh my god! On top of it, there was a whole nother like family in the van with us,
Yeah.
like from like Australia or something,
They're
right?
from the UK.
Yeah, they were like, I don't know how to do the accent, but
Yo, everybody put on their seatbelts. Like,
I know. I think there was children on the thing too. I was like, yo, you're crazy.
I remember they got off before us. We were supposed to get off first.
Yeah.
He waited in traffic for literally 30 seconds and did a U-turn.
Yeah,
Like,
he's like, you guys don't mind, right? I'm like, I gotta be at the excursion like now. Like you're
Mhm.
bugging right now.
I was
Come
kind of
on.
pissed.
Me too.
I didn't even tell him I'm sorry. He almost killed us twice.
More than twice.
Yeah.
Mind you, it was so much traffic. I was shocked. And he didn't even stop at no stop signs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody
Nobody
stops
stops
at
at stop signs over there. Nobody. They just like kind of like keep just figure it out as you go.
I'm gonna go 1st I'll
Mhm.
drive a little faster. I'm like, what kind of place is this?
So we finally get to our place, right? Then we did the kayaking first, right?
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
had to. So it was from one island to the other. So the excursion was kayaking and snorkeling. So the plan was you take a kayak, you kayak from one island to the other, you drop the kayak off, and then you get back into the ocean, snorkel. You could snorkel, go back to the island, get your kayak, and then go back, and then pick your stuff up, and then go home. That was pretty much what we did.
Yeah.
So-
So we get there, right? We get to the kayak. There's a little thing.
Oh, let me. I'm sorry, I keep disturbing you.
Go ahead.
Another thing. So we obviously bring all our stuff. Okay, you have stuff that you want to bring from the boat on with you in a backpack, like your passport and your phone and like a change of clothes, maybe a towel. And when we got to the beach, because it was a beach, they had a big treasure chest, and they literally told us,
Mhm.
put your stuff in here, whatever stuff you don't want to bring into the boat, because we're going to obviously be on water, and then we're going to lock it after. So I took the advantage to put everything in there. Mind you, the only thing that we had that was waterproof was our GoPro. So I'm like, okay, the only thing I'm going to bring is my GoPro because it's waterproof. I don't need anything else. So I took all my stuff, I put it into the treasure chest, and I knew that after everybody came, because we're actually the first ones there, even though we were late,
Mhm.
they were going to lock it. So I just want to put that out there because there's another story to that situation because someone doesn't listen. So
I'm gonna defend myself.
sure.
So
sure.
so we finally get to our excursion. So all the people there, they say, hey, like she said, take all your belongings, put it in this chest, and they're gonna lock it up. The way I thought about it is like, first of all, I had a waterproof necklace that you can put like your cell phone and stuff like that. So I had my cell phone around my neck, and I didn't want to put nothing in the case because I don't know who these people are. Like he's the only one with the key. I didn't know he was gonna come with us. I'm like, he can just steal money on my wallet while I'm, on the excursion. You can't trust anyone. So I said, I'm gonna take all my belongings with me. So we get on the kayak. We start kayaking, and we go far. We go from, like she said, like one beach to another, and there's like boats, like yachts, big gigantic boats out there. So it's pretty deep out there. Like I'm gonna show you the video, but it doesn't look that deep, but it's pretty deep. So we start going. It was really choppy. The water was choppy.
Yeah, it really was. And
The
I'm like, "Ugh."
the kayak was going back and forth, rocking.
Yeah, I was sitting in the front. He was in the back, by the way, behind me. And we were just like, 1, 2. What was that what we were saying? I don't
Left,
know.
right?
Yeah, left, whatever.
One,
We needed
two.
to figure out like a way to be on the same page.
Yeah, you have to.
because
People know you can't both paddle at this.
different times.
Because you'll go in circles.
Seriously.
So Anyway, so it's choppy out there, and next thing you know, the kayak flips upside down, and we're underwater. I start freaking out because first thing I thought about was her. So I'm like, oh my god, she can't swim. My first priority was to get to her, you know? So remind you, I still have my cell phone necklace around my neck. I have the chain around my neck. It has like a plastic case.
Yeah, it's like in a waterproof case that you like seal. I think it's like a double seal and like Velcro.
Hmm.
So
And there was an
wouldn't get-
iPod in there.
Yeah, my iPod that we already had videos on from the
Really
Florida
good
Zoo.
footage. Really good footage.
Yeah.
So that kayak flips upside down. My first thing is going to her. She starts splashing. Boom, boom. Freaking out. The instructor is telling her, he's like, yo, calm down.
No. He was like, is she having an asthma attack? I'm like, I don't have asthma. I'm just freaking out.
I said, no, she's having a panic attack.
Seriously.
And he was like, oh, don't panic.
Yeah, don't tell me not to panic.
Yeah,
I'm gonna panic.
I go up to her and I put my arms around her. I said, hey, like, relax, just breathe. And she's like pulling me down. Like,
pretty much. I'm like, I need somebody to hold on.
I'm going underwater. Like,
he's like, no. I'm like, then what the? He's like, and I'm like, then what the hell am I supposed to hold on to if I can't hold on to you?
I had to tell her. I said, listen, you have a life vest.
Don't care.
A life vest.
It feels like you're still gonna go down.
No,
like,
it
regardless.
doesn't.
Yes, it does. How you gonna tell me?
Because I was with you.
All right.
That's how
you're
I know.
in my body.
Yeah. So I'm telling her, relax, just let go of me, because you're bringing me underwater. I can't breathe. You're literally trying to hold on, and you're pulling me underwater. Like, just relax. So she lets go. She starts breathing all heavy. So I'm like, yo, just chill. So now I'm in the water, right? And I'm trying to flip the kayak back the way it's supposed to be, right side up. You know how hard that was?
Yeah,
Like,
that other guy had to come and like help you.
I'm in the water. So you have no leverage. You have to, like, first of all, the kayak is dumb heavy when you're in the water, like, you know what I'm saying? So I have to try to like throw it over, like, flip it. It took like, I don't even know, 5 to 10 minutes trying to flip it. Everybody paddling right next to us like, oh my god.
Is it okay?
Yeah. I was just mad, if anything. And then, like, once I got to the beach, we were good. So we were almost there anyways. So when we finally got to the beach to get our snorkeling gear and go snorkeling, I had the chain around my neck. Like, it was like the other way. So I went to go fix it like this. There was no phone.
Yeah, the whole plastic part was completely gone. He's like, where is it?
I was so
I'm like,
mad.
It's out there now.
I was so mad.
Oh, on top of that, not only was his phone in there, my iPad, the key card to the ship was in there.
You need that key to get back into the ship.
Yeah, like they're gonna be like, oh well.
They were trying to like not let me back on the ship. I was like, dude, I'm not leaving, yo.
I know, but we'll
gonna
say all that after.
Yeah,
so get to the story.
The chain is around, like, like, if, like, let's say if you have like a cross around your neck, like a chain, and it's like flipped around, but the chain's like all the way up here, like choking you. So I went to go like this. I'm like, yo, no phone, no iPod.
I'm like, good job, y'all, though.
Good job. Yeah,
why the hell would you bring it with you? Why would you even bring it with you? I have a waterproof camera. What else do you need?
Yeah, I was so mad.
You need to make a call or something?
I was mad for the rest of the day.
Yeah, he really was.
I was so mad.
I'm like, now we need to get a new phone when we get home.
So we almost died by getting into a car accident. Two collisions with the taxi driver.
Right.
We almost drowned.
Literally.
So then we went snorkeling. Once we got to the kayak, I tried to calm down. It was all right. I was expecting a lot more.
Yeah, honestly, I thought it was gonna be more colorful, but it wasn't. It was kind of like I probably saw maybe like one fish.
There was hardly any fish. Like, the water was clear. Like,
yeah, it was just a little disappointing.
The water was not at all polluted. It was not, dirty or anything like that. It was clear, but there was nothing to really look at in the bottom.
It was what is that stuff called? Coral? But
dead
it
coral.
wasn't, yeah, it was all like dead. It was like, it literally blended in with the rocks. And it actually wasn't as deep as I thought it was. I'm like, oh, it's just.
But it was deep, though.
It was deep, but it wasn't as deep as I thought. I'm thinking like a whole ocean, But, yeah, and it's kind of going on to that story. After we end up coming back from the trip, I ended up being on YouTube, and I actually saw this girl, and it's so funny. She vlogged there as well, her whole experience on the Royal Caribbean cruise, and she was there the exact time that we were, like literally on the same cruise. I just didn't know her, and she ended up going snorkeling in Haiti when we went to Haiti, and it was so colorful. I was like, "What?"
Which I didn't understand because there was a lot of seaweed in
There
Haiti.
was that
That was
water
nasty.
was weird. Yeah, and I was like, we should have went snorkeling in Haiti instead of St. Martin. But I mean, you live and you learn, whatever.
But the only thing there was in St. Martin that you can see was sea urchins.
Yeah, they were like, watch out.
There's like, don't get stung because we have to piss on the wound.
Oh yeah, I'm like, what?
Mm.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy. But so we finally went snorkeling. We finished snorkeling. You
Yeah.
know, I was upset. We finally got back to the cruise. I'm explaining to the guard. I'm like, hey, listen, because I think you need your pass to get on the bus.
Yeah, you need some kind of identification. In all honesty,
I told the bus driver, I said, hey, listen, it fell in the ocean. So then I told the second guard, she wasn't having it. And I was kind of mad at her because I'm like, hey, listen, I asked you for directions as soon as I got off the boat. Like, I spoke to you for like a good like 2 or 3 minutes. Like how is your brain not like?
I know that, but I think these people see hundreds of people in like however many minutes and hours. I really doubt that she's gonna sit here and remember you. But thanks to me, I was smart enough and responsible enough to bring both of our passports with me in a backpack. So I had to go. They let me in because I had my identification and passport. So I had to go all the way to the ship and be like, hey, so and so, he lost it. Here's his passport. You can check, because when we first got to on the boat, like from Florida, they take your picture. So they already have your picture. Okay, this is Monday. This is Geraldo. You're here. You're in room 220, whatever the hell the room is. And so they at least know. So I'm like, you can go in your system and look. This is his picture. Look and check your picture. You can check my room number. It's the two of us only in the room. So they're like, okay, we have proof. And apparently this happens all the time. So they're like, he can easily get a new key card at the service desk as soon as he comes back. So they gave me the go. I gave them the go. He came. We went to the guest thing, and within like 5 minutes, he got a new key card.
It wasn't 5 minutes. It's probably 5 minutes, but then she talked to her. But I was waiting out there for like
No. I mean like 5 minutes after, like, we already got in. Like when we finally went to the service desk, the guest service desk, we spoke with them, and then they were able to print out a new one. I'm thinking it was going to take like, I don't know how long, but apparently it happens all the time. But it did take a little while because it's a long walk from the security thing all the way to the actual boat.
It's a big boat.
It is. So it's a long walk, and then I have to talk to people and wait in line, and
the ship was leaving.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah.
So I was freaking out.
I'm like, oh, come.
I don't care what that. If I saw that cruise leaving, I was gonna knock that security guard out.
What? No, you said you get arrested.
I'm not.
I'll have to explain to your mom.
See, if I got left in Puerto Rico, I don't care. I got family, but St. Martin with no money, nah, no phone. That just says trouble all over it.
Thanks to me, got him back on the boat, but we forgot.
Yeah, we'll do that at the end, but okay. It's basically that's it. So the rest of the story is after we got back on the boat, we went to Puerto Rico. We already talked about this at a different podcast, so you can check down the link below. But just a quick summarize for review for people who haven't seen that first podcast of the other ones. Once we left St. Martin, we went to Puerto Rico. Then we went on what's it called? Like a food tour?
A food tour. So we like walked around, and the lady, she was showing us like buildings, historical stuff. And then as we went, we stopped by little places to eat. Like we had like this coffee that was absolutely disgusting.
It was disgusting. It wasn't coffee. It was espresso.
Yeah,
I don't drink espresso.
And I'm not really a fan of coffee
love
anyways.
coffee. I drink coffee. I drink, the Puerto Rican coffee too. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
So
but espresso is gross.
What else did we have? We had what's that thing that
we had ceviche.
That was so.
It's like fish. We had special fish.
It's like bacalao.
Yeah, no, it's ceviche. So we had what's it called?
We had ice
mofongo.
cream, right? Oh yeah,
That was
that was
so
so good. That was actually at
blazing.
the
It
end.
was blazing,
We
man.
also
That
had
was
hot
the best
chocolate.
part.
Weird. They have hot chocolate with cheddar cheese in it.
It was dark chocolate. It was.
It tasted good. I
It
didn't even
wasn't milk
taste the
chocolate. It
cheese.
was disgusting.
I thought it tasted just
I
fine.
and I went to, and asked my grandparents about that because they're straight from Puerto Rico. So I asked her. I said, "Hey, listen, like, do they put cheese in their hot chocolate?" She's like, "Oh yeah, that's back in the island they do that." I'm like, that was disgusting. I should have just drank my hot chocolate like that.
Honestly, in my opinion, I didn't even taste the cheese in the hot chocolate. But that is weird. Like, why would you put cheese
Super
in the
weird.
chocolate?
Yeah. So we went on the food tour. They showed us like she said historic landmarks. They showed us
Oh,
like
you remember
the cannonballs and
the
stuff. Oh, the pigeon guy.
yeah.
There was a guy hustling people. Like, oh, you want
These
to?
people on the island, they hustle though. It's crazy. Every island we went to, they were like, "Oh, I'm trying to buy this," and I'm like,
So there was a
"No."
pigeon guy, right? He had like a whole bag, like multiple bags, right, full of seeds and like stuff like that. He's like, oh, you want to feed the pigeons?
Yeah,
It's only
$1.
it's only $1.
And the guy behind us, he's like, "I'll pay you $1 not to feed the pigeons."
There were so many birds. It's like
So
more
many.
than like New York. I'm like, yo, these are regular pigeons. Like these are like
We could-
pigeons. I see them all the time. I could live in the city.
I don't think they know that. So
You know.
I'm like, I don't care about no pigeons.
I'm like, maybe if it was like exotic birds I've never seen before, I'm like, oh, come here,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on, jump on my arm or something. You
Okay.
know? Yeah. But they were pigeons. I'm like, man.
No.
So
That
that
was
was
funny.
Puerto Rico. They showed us like, the landmarks. They explained the history
Yeah.
of Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, it was really pretty though.
Then we went to Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we had fun there
We
too.
did what is that thing called?
We went parasailing.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
So I got a whole video on that one too. So that was actually Christmas time.
Yeah, we
It
went.
was- it
we
was-
went in December. We went like we got back home a few days before Christmas, maybe the 23rd, 22nd, something like that. But we spent 7 days there. But yeah, it was pretty much like a Christmas cruise.
So you can imagine this. Like I never had Christmas where like it's really hot.
yeah,
So there's like Christmas. What was it? 2018. I think it was
Yeah.
the end of
yeah, they had a whole bunch of
2018.
Christmas stuff, but it's like hot weather. It's like
Mhm.
weird. You think Christmas?
And then they were playing like
snow.
Christmas music,
yeah,
Silent Night.
yeah,
the
but
trumpet.
like the Haitian
Yeah.
like
It was fun.
instruments and stuff.
So
it was nice.
So we got to Haiti, right? Then we got off the boat. Then I was with my sister. It was 3 different couples, right? It
Mhm.
was us, my sister, and my brother-in-law,
mm-hmm.
and then it was our friends, and they were a couple, so 6 of us, right? They want to go on the beach because they didn't want to spend no money on excursions for some reason.
I think just because I think they've done this before. I think
No, they
like,
haven't.
No,
No, my
and-
thing is like they just wanted to go on the beach because it was winter time, and I said, "Hey, listen, like I didn't pay all this money to lay on the beach. Like I'll pay. I want to come to an island and actually do something. Like if I
Right.
go to an island and lay on the beach, it just defeats the purpose.
I mean,
I
people do-
understand it's cold. I mean, it's cold back in in the United States, on the East Coast, but
I don't
it's
think
just
that
my
was-
perspective.
I mean, I don't think that was the reasoning, but I mean, you do what you want. I mean, we were like, regardless of whatever people do, we're gonna do excursions, and afterwards, we definitely met up and stuff like that. They just chose to, I guess, be on the beach and relax, which is fine. It's great to be on
Mhm.
the beach in Haiti, which we actually missed in Puerto Rico. I was so upset because we were so the walking thing took so long. Then we ended up going to like a gift shop, and next thing you know, we had to be on the boat. I'm like, we didn't
Yeah.
get to go on the beach.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to go.
No.
That was the shortest time. We spent the
Really
least amount of
was.
time
in Puerto Rico.
in Puerto Rico. I think we were there for like 3 hours.
Yeah,
So no, for real, it was like 3 hours.
it wasn't long at all. It was a little upsetting, but we were like, maybe
And
we
then-
should go again.
And then so we get off the boat in Haiti. We so there's like right there at the sandbar, right? I told them, I said we'll meet back here in 1 hour. Okay.
Yeah.
This what really got me mad because I should have bought walkie talkies, but I was trying to be.
Oh, yeah.
I was cheap. They're expensive. Bring walkie talkies when you go on a cruise.
That's a good.
Bring them.
But I
Bring
mean,
'em.
I felt like the app helped though. We were still saying.
The app doesn't work unless you're on the ship.
I know that, but you could obviously. But I meant like even on the ship, it helped.
Yeah.
Like we're on a group chat. Royal Caribbean has an app when you go. It only works when you're on the ship, so you're able to, if you have friends and family and they're all in different rooms, you can have a thing like, hey, where is everybody? And then you guys kind of get messages. What's a good way to communicate?
Yeah, but stop being cheap. Get a walkie-talkie.
We definitely should have. If we do go next time, we'll get
a walkie-talkies. Don't be cheap. So I told them, and one more thing before I get on there. The only bad thing about a walkie-talkie is that other people who have it, they're gonna hear your channel, so you can't be saying like crazy stuff. So, you know. But I told them, I said, hey, listen, let's meet back at this very spot in 1 hour, okay? So they're like, oh yeah. So we went and did a little excursions. We went parasailing. We had fun, you know. So first we got on a boat, like a small yacht. He took us, you know, out in the middle of the ocean.
Really choppy too. He even mentioned like, hey guys, it's really choppy today
and windy. But we went parasailing. It was fun. We went high up in the sky. Yeah, probably like 100 feet or higher.
It wasn't as scary as I thought.
It wasn't scary at all.
No, I thought I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so scary.
No, you were just dumb high.
Yeah.
And so we come back. I'm like, yo, it's been an hour. Like, where are these guys? So then we spent like a lot of our time looking for these people.
Yeah, I know.
And where do we find them? At the bar. We found them at the bar getting a drink.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, they have to be around here somewhere.
They probably forgot. I mean,
they didn't forget.
But I mean, listen, if they want to, I would do the same thing they did. I'm not going to sit here and keep time. Okay, when they come in, find me. Just find me. Mm-hmm. Like,
how am I going to find you on a beach?
One island.
One island, a whole beach. You know what I'm saying? And everybody she just said it was a big cruise. Everybody who's on that cruise is coming into the same place. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just like.
How many people fit in that cruise? I want to say like 2,000 to 3,000 people.
Yeah,
a lot.
It was a lot.
So imagine like that many people on the beach and you trying to find somebody. Nah. So good thing I saw them at the bar. I'm like, yo, these people like to drink a lot. So I'm going to see them. If I wait right here, they'll show up.
Oh my God.
That's basically it. We have fun.
Yeah, it was a really nice time. We definitely want to go again for sure. Timing, I don't know. It does cost a lot of money, so we would have to definitely save up for something like that again. Especially getting time to actually go. Mm-hmm. But
before we go, I gotta tell you about this knucklehead. The guy. So when you're on the cruise, you got multiple people, okay, walking around with drinks. You know, so that way you don't have to go to the bar. I'm in the hot tub.
We're all in the hot tub.
All of us, all 6 of us are in the hot tub. And this really got me so mad. I thought he was joking, okay? So I'm in the hot tub, you know, so obviously I don't have my wallet with me. I just have the key card.
The key card is linked to like our credit card.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you just give them the key card, they pay for it, and then it comes off of the credit card or debit card or whatever you're using to pay.
So you remember that little necklace thing I was telling you about? I had my key card in there. Mm-hmm. So he had the nerve to ask me for ID. So I'm like, okay, yeah. I said I don't have my ID, but just take my key card. Just because normally they're supposed to swipe it and it'll tell you like 21 or not 21. He said, I don't have the machine.
Oh yeah.
And I said, okay, so that's not my problem. Like, I want to drink. So he says, when were you born? I said, 93.
But so the thing is, I understand what you're coming, but the way he kind of stuttered when he said it though, like hesitated, and then like the way he said it, he was like 93. He's no.
No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
Yo,
I said 1993. So he went and did his little. He went like this, like grab a little pen. Okay, the math. He said, "Oh, so you're 12."
Yeah, like some dumb number. I'm like, what?
He said 12. I was so mad. I thought he was joking. I'm like, yeah, you're funny. Yeah, let me get my drink.
Mind you, he gave me a drink. Me and John are literally the same exact age. We're just probably like, I think, like a month and like 12 days like apart or whatever. But he literally gave me a drink. I'm like, no, seriously, like we're the same age. We're born literally in the same exact year. And he's like, no, I don't believe him. Blah, blah, blah.
I was so close by punching him in the face. I was so mad. Because at first I thought he was joking. He's like, oh, you're 12?
I'm like 12?
He's like, I can't lose my job because of you.
Yeah, he was saying that. I was like,
I'm like, do I really look like I'm 12?
Does he look? What is this? I don't know what his calculation was, but it just sounded so dumb. I was like,
we all were roasting him. Like,
seriously,
especially our friend Mike. He was like, dude, are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? Like, you know how to do
The
math.
thing is, I know how mad Geraldo can get really, really quickly. So I was like, just go. It's fine. We'll just go We just didn't feel like getting out of the hot tub to walk to the bar to get a drink. But I'm like, it's fine. Let's just get out and go to the bar and get a drink because they'll give it to us. But he just physically came to the hot tub. Hey, do you want a drink? I could get it for you, and just do it like that, kind of like a server. But it's like it's convenient. But I'm like, just let him leave and we'll just get one whenever he goes because he's making excuses right now.
I was so mad. I thought he was joking. Oh, you're 12. I'm like, yeah. Come on. Get my drink. But
Oh my god.
you know, other than that, we have fun. We out there. Obviously, you're in the middle of the ocean, so there's no lights out there, besides like other boats are passing by. So that's pretty cool. And when you look up, you can see the sky, like the stars. They're like really bright out there.
Yeah.
But we saw like a lot of like aqua shows. We saw a movie.
Yeah, they have a lot of activities on the ship. On top of the app that we're able to communicate, the app is pretty much so you can track what is going on every day because there's so many things going on every day. Things for kids, things for teenagers, things for uh single people like to meet up and mingle or whatever. So there was always something, and it gives you the time and stuff. So we would always like either you have to reserve or okay, we're gonna do this on this day, and you just go through the app. And there was like aqua shows, and there was like I'm trying to think.
You want ice skating?
Yeah, we went ice skating.
Like there you can go gambling. We got free gambling. We got free drinks,
casino,
and we got what else we got for free? Oh, a free meal.
Yeah,
so we used our free meal at Johnny Rockets because it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was, and yeah, it's honestly it's kind of a lot that goes into like with the cruise and everything because everything is like exclusive. Everything is like included. So the money that you pay before you get there, the food is already paid for. There's even restaurants that you go to. You can sit down, complimentary restaurants that you can go and sit down. A person comes to you and you don't have to pay for the food because it's already paid for. All you have to do is tip them. But there are restaurants that you would have to pay for, like Hibachi. We didn't even know that. If that was the case, we would have used our free meal at Hibachi because we love Hibachi. But we end up using it.
My boy Frank got to be there though.
Right?
We go to Hibachi with this guy named isn't it Frank? Right? Yeah.
Yeah, Frank.
Frank.
And I'm like, that's not your real name.
Every time we go, if we have him, the best.
Seriously, and I think he like quit or got something. He moved on. Because every time we go, we never see him, and it's just like wow.
One time I went there, so when you go to Hibachi, I ordered the vegetable one, so I get exclusive vegetables, right? Tell me why one time this guy just mixed it all with everybody else. That got me. I was
like, what is wrong with you?
I was so mad. Like, I wanted to hit that guy too. I'm like, yo, for real? Like, I just paid like mad money for exclusive vegetables.
Yeah. Because everyone gets vegetables, but the vegetable
I get like broccoli, celery, carrots.
No, like, like asparagus. And it's just like specific. And they literally have it in a bowl for you to steam. And he literally like mixed it with everything. I'm like, what are you doing?
I was about to ask everybody at that table, like, yo, you give me $2, you give me $2, you give me $2, you give me $2.
Anywho, he's just talking.
But basically, that's it. That was our cruise. I recommend the cruise.
For sure. Royal Caribbean for sure, because one of the couples that came with us, not his sister, but our friend, the other couple, they end up going on, I think, the Norwegian. And I thought about going to the Norwegian because I was trying to find a deal, but they were trying to play me with these deals. So I was like, nah, I'm going to go on Royal Caribbean. They said that Royal Caribbean was actually better than Norwegian, in their opinion. So if we do go on another cruise, I will definitely be looking for Royal Caribbean again. So it was definitely great. Everybody was so nice, so nice. Like our lady that cleaned our room was really, really nice. All the staff was really, really nice. And most of them weren't even from America. Like everyone like lived like not even some people in Argentina, Jamaica. Literally, everyone had all these different accents, and they all just kind of worked on the cruise. I thought that was nice. But everyone was just really, really nice. We didn't receive any bad service. Besides that one time we went to that complimentary, that restaurant we keep going to, but it was for breakfast. I don't know. It wasn't bad service. It was just like he was taking so long, and I think he got like the wrong thing, and I'm like, I should have just went to the buffet for breakfast.
No, we did have bad service at one point. When we first got there, we had a brand new luggage.
Oh, my God.
Tell me why it came back. Wheels are broken, bent.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of that kind of comes. I don't
And he had the
expect
nerve
it, but
to go like this, yo, pay me a tip right now. He legit like, yo, tip.
I
I'm
thought he was joking, and I was looking at him. I was looking at Geraldo. I was like, "Are you serious?"
I
He's like,
never
"Yeah."
asked him. I never asked him. I went to the guest services, right? And I was basically really stern with them. I said, hey, listen, I gave this guy a tip. I didn't ask him to grab my luggage. I was gonna go do it myself.
But they do that
And
anyways.
if I knew he's gonna break my luggage, why would I pay you? You know what I'm saying? So I made them buy me. I'm like, I need you to refund me the
Seriously.
money
For the
and
luggage.
and the money for the tip. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is bad service.
He
Like,
like literally gave him like the highest price. I'm like, I didn't pay that much for that. He's like, I don't care.
yeah,
I
real
think he
talk.
said like, I don't care. It was like $80. I'm like, I paid like $30.
Yeah, he was like, how much? He's like, how much was the suitcase? I was like 120.
No.
Yeah, for real.
He didn't say that much. I think he said it was like $80, and he's like, all right, here. And then he just put it on our card, like the key card, so we could just buy anything. I'm like, oh, let's go get some
I
drinks.
was mad, man, because you don't even know what's in that luggage. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
Like, what if I had all this camera equipment or whatever, and you just smashing it, like, and it took really long for the luggage to get to my
So
room.
long. Everybody was getting their luggage besides us. We kept going to the room. No, it's not here. It's not here. I get it. There's a lot of people, but I'm just like, hello. It just took really, really long.
The thing is, you're gonna take really long to bring my stuff up, and you're gonna bring it up damaged,
Yeah.
and you charging me?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't as mad as he is, but I mean, I was like, I kind of was kind of expecting. I didn't really want to get anything too fancy because I'm like, what if it just gets broken? Because I know those people say like those hard shell luggages tend to always get like dented and broken. So I decided to get like one of the other ones. But I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. I was still able to roll it because the front reel was the one that was broken, and
No,
I still
it was
have
broken. It was broken.
It was.
You couldn't
It
really
still
roll it.
worked.
So leave a comment. Let us know whether it's no big deal to you, or let us know
I mean, it
if
is
it's
a big
gonna
deal.
if it's
But
you're gonna be mad if that happened to you. Leave a comment below, and that way we can take a poll.
man, whatever. You're just salty.
No, I'm
We
just
got
being real.
money for it,
Mm-hmm.
and we splurged on whatever. Charlo realized that he loves pina coladas,
Yeah.
strawberry
So,
ones,
um,
virgin,
yeah.
because he doesn't like to drink.
No, I do like to drink. My body just doesn't
His
like a
body
lot of
doesn't like
alcohol.
it. His body's like,
I would drink.
what are you doing?
My body doesn't like it too much.
Yeah, so he had like a lot of virgin strawberry pina coladas. What is going on?
So we're about to end it right there. So hit him with the quote of the day.
All right, so the quote of the day is often when you think you're at the end of something, you're at the beginning of something else. And that is for this whole pandemic we are all having to go through right now. And hopefully it'll be over soon. Okay, guys, try to stay your distance from people. Okay.
All right, we're
Wash
gonna
your
end
hands.
it there because the camera's doing something. So love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
See you in the next video.
All right, peace out.
Bye.
Bye bye.